We're with Wheaton head football coach Jesse Scott following his team's 69-3 victory against Millikin on Saturday. Coach, what were your takeaways from that win?
Yeah, obviously excited for Wheaton football to come out on top yesterday afternoon. I thought through the course of the day yesterday, our team did a lot of things well. Our defense played fantastically again, pitched effectively a shutout on the day. The 3 points that we surrendered were on a long interception return immediately into field goal range. And frankly, for our guys to turn around from the about 10-yard line and get a stop and limit Millikin's opportunity to just a field goal attempt was great to see. Was disappointed a little bit in how we started offensively. There have been a lot of areas where we've made significant progress through the course of the last couple of weeks, really the last month in particular. We've not been turning the ball over at all. We've been limiting pressure on the quarterback. Those are two things that reared their head yesterday that we've got to get cleaned up and do a better job of going forward. But for us to be in the position that we were at the end of the day on Saturday, obviously we did a lot of things right and was proud of the collective effort of our team.
Coach, you talked about the effort of your defense. In recent weeks, we've talked about the job they've done on interceptions and other things. One thing I want to focus on this week is just the pressure up front as your team had 7 sacks, 13 tackles for loss in total. Millikin had negative 56 rushing yards in the game. And it came from a lot of different places. Just talk about the effort that your team got to be able to get that done on Saturday.
Yeah, one of the things that people outside of our team meeting room wouldn't necessarily be super familiar with is we talk about playing with relentless effort and dominating the line of scrimmage, and those being two essentially keys to victory for us and two elements of our brand that we want to show up on Saturdays, and you saw that in yesterday's performance. I think what's particularly exciting to me is the breadth of contribution from different guys to exactly that. Guys, there's not just one person responsible for all the TFLs. There's not one individual responsible for all the sacks, but it really is a collective effort. And I think it's a testament again to guys, I think I referred to it a week ago, who are doing their 1/11th and trusting everybody around them to do the same.
Next up for your team is a trip to St. Louis. Your squad will face Wash U. Talk a little bit about that. That's a big game as you come in with just 2 losses on the season, 1 loss for the Bears.
Yeah, Washington's obviously playing great football at this time this season. They're going to pose a very stiff test, and for us to accomplish what we want to, it's going to require our absolute best effort and us to be sharp, us to be efficient, situationally aware for 60 minutes on Saturday. And having the opportunity to play who's currently the number 2 best team in the CCIW this Saturday brings a lot of energy and passion to Saturday. We're excited for the challenge.